Welcome to my website. I'm Impactor and I'm here to hopefully impact your life. So what I want to talk about today is a little bit about things that I have experienced myself. So if you're currently going through difficulties and challenges, I can assure you that I have been there myself. Over the years, since I was a little kid, I've been struggling and having lots of different challenges, obstacles, and blocks that has prevented me to experience my life in a way that I really wanted to experience life. This comes to lots of relationship issues from the school as a kid, and where I come from, there was lots of bullying. And over time, I had to learn to survive. And all I wanted to do is to thrive in this world. And I'm sure that's what you want to do. Definitely, we come into this world and we find ourselves in environments that are not very supportive of us as children, and then later on teenagers, and then we go into adulthood. And whatever the way we survive, or whatever the way we kind of go through life, really hard and difficult not to pick up negative programming or negative belief systems or negative emotional attachments or difficult memories that we've been through. I have loads of them, and for years I've been trying to resolve them, and because I didn't know better, so I tried to go into therapy, traditional therapy, which didn't really help. I spent a lot of money trying to resolve these things, but I could not find a way out. So I had a difficult breakup in 2004, and that kind of pushed me into decision that I made for myself at the time, that I will not leave a stone unturned till I find a solution for my challenges and for my difficulties, especially the emotional one. And because I didn't know much about psychology at the time, even though I studied it when I was younger, in high school and before that, still I couldn't find what I needed. I have, in 2004, after the breakup, made decision I will find a way. I will find a solution, and whatever is within me, even if I'm wrong, so whatever it is, I will dig it out and find solutions. So I committed myself full time, day and night, and I read thousands of books, bought every program that existed. I looked everywhere in search of freedom. That was my aim. I used to be a very joyful person and very happy-go-lucky individual, but this breakup caused me so much grief, so much struggle, emotional struggle. I lost my children. It was tough, and my joy was stolen. My joy just got smashed and it disappeared. So I had to find a way back to being me again. I struggle for a long time, but I keep pushing because I made myself a promise that I will resolve this within. So I've been studying NLP with Dr. Richard Bandler. I studied hypnosis, life coaching with the Dr. Steve G. Jones. Lately, I've been studying with Carl Smith, John Mill. In any case, I've been attending seminars. I've been studying constantly. I studied about 20 odd modalities for change work. I focused everything that I could to learn about how we change as humans and how we can live our life in happiness and joy and clarity and love, because this is really important to me, and I think and I hope it's important for you. So if you are struggling, I can say that I understand and I feel for you. I really do. And I know how hard it can be, especially if you don't know where to turn, and if you've been going to therapies or you tried all sorts of things and you can't find a solution and you're still within these difficulties. Maybe you experience depression, anxiety, fears, phobias, shame, anger, any of these sort of things. It's natural and is normal. Still, if we can't resolve it and we're living with it, it really suppresses our quality of life. And it's really important to find help and solution. And I hope I can be part of that process. And it is a process of changing these bits. And the process can be quite fast. What I have learned, how fast it can be. Still, I learned a hell of a lot. And I've been since helping people to find their emotional freedom and to become emotionally unbreakable. Because that's what it's all about. Being so strong and so powerful within yourself, assured of yourself, that nothing or nobody can challenge that. Of course, we all have problems. Still, it's much more difficult if, let's say, you or somebody has a depression or low mood or no energy or anxiety, fears, all sorts of different challenges, physical pains. That really impacts how we deal with life. And I feel that my job is to help people to find the way out and find freedom and gain back that self-love, self-respect, joy, and energy to enjoy life. Whatever circumstances, we have to find a way to enjoy every bit of our lives, because otherwise, what is a life for if you're constantly in this difficulty? And often people turn into drugs, alcoholism, especially work addictions, gambling. I mean, it's so many different things. The truth of the matter is that we can change. We really, really can change. And that is like, at the time, I didn't know that, because from the old school, I have learned that once we're 7 or something, then that's it. Brain is stuck in that sort of character, and whatever we build at the time, that's it for us. But that is such a lie. And I want to let you know that really you can change anything about yourself. I particularly work with emotional structures, with the brain programming and belief systems. And in particular, I think it's really important to understand our individuality and how we can sustain that, because in society, to survive, we try to bend to the group, when really we need to build ourselves in such a way that we are strong enough on our own or within a group, so we can influence a group. So I'm being in lots of pain, and I've been struggling, and every day I was just looking for solution. And I found quite a few modalities. They're very fast, very powerful, and they work like deeply. And using those on myself and later on with others, but mainly on myself, and I have removed most of my traumas, emotional baggage. One day I done a technique and I worked on a problem quite a few times on the same issue, and some parts I have sorted it out. But that day, the whole thing, my heart just became free again and became joyous again. I became full again. And that feeling I'm never gonna forget. My passion to help people to achieve the same and to feel the same power within, same fire, same joy, same love. There's no price you can put on it, because I think we are born with it as children and we have it, and then life steals it from us. And I think we need to fight back and get their joy back and get their power back and their freedom and the joy of life. So this would help to have better relationships, better life in general, better jobs, better business. Really, I look forward to living every single day, and I feel blessed to be able to experience that. And all the pain and all these things that I have experienced, at the time it was tough, but when I look back, it's really worth it, because all the money, all the energy, time, effort that I put in learning, it paid off. So what I want to tell you, you don't have to spend so many years resolving this, finding or research methods and all this. You can, obviously, and it's good to know things. Still, if you want to have a resolution and freedom fast, then I truly encourage you, and I want to give you my hand and my support and guidance to get you where you need to be. I wish you to become emotionally unbreakable. So this is a little about me and what I've been through. I've been working with autism and challenging behavior over many years and supporting staff and parents and people in general around these things. And also I have been working with mental health, drug addiction, alcoholism, this kind of quite heavy stuff. Also, I've been coaching people. This is another thing as well, that I get people that want to be coached, and some can be coached because they don't have emotional traumas or difficult background. Then coaching is quite simple. You set a goal and you guide people and help them, push them, support them, and encourage them to get to their goals. Still, I believe if we have some emotional difficulties, it's very difficult then to get where we want to go, to our goal, because we are struggling daily with this trauma, this emotional thing, or depression, sadness, low mood, low energy, problem after problem, difficulty in relationships, lack in love, loneliness. Loneliness is a big thing, especially nowadays in society, finding right people, right friends. We get abused, bullied, pushed around. If you don't have money, it is tough out there. So the more we can cater for our inner life and our mindset, become the best we can be. So I have solutions, I have ways and techniques and skills to give it to you and to teach you and to guide you how you can have the same freedom, same strength, so you can walk this planet, walk this life in joy, love, happiness, health, and prosperity. So whatever the problems that you're facing, I feel for you and I have lots of compassion for you, because I understand, I've been there, I've felt it, and I just wish you a freedom. And I hope you find a moment and think about this and think about your future and how you're going to resolve these things. And if you're willing, you want to engage, then just drop me a line and we can start work together. Until then, thank you for your time, thank you for listening, and I wish you very best in life. And I hope you overcome your challenges as fast as humanly possible. Until then, take care of yourself.